button on the doorbell.
Someone is at the doorbell.
There you go, how cool is that? So you've got a combination of the home base going off with the doorbell sound and the Alexa doing the same thing on there. So very impressed. Hi there, so today we're unboxing a battery powered video doorbell. So this particular one is from Eufy Security. Details are in the description below for anyone thinking of purchasing. So let's open it up and see what you get in the packaging. Okay, so I've laid out all the items you get in the package. You get a mounting bracket and a mounting wedge. So if you wanted it straight on from a wall, you just go for the mounting bracket alone. But if you wanted a 15-degree angle on there, you just put this behind when you're installing. You get a base station, and this is the home base 2. This is what communicates with the internet, and it connects to the camera to record the footage locally on the home base. So if your camera does get stolen, you still have the footage on the base station. You've got a speaker over here, you've got the power point, a USB point there, Ethernet, and a sync alarm off button, reset button over here. You can see there's an LED indicator light there. Finally, we have the video doorbell. So in terms of dimensions, it's 14 centimeters by 5.3 and 2.7 centimeters thick. Build wise, matte black finish all the way around the edges, glossy black on the top. If we come in close, you can see a small hole there for the microphone, and then the buttons over here for ringing the doorbell. Lens is here. You've got infrared lights coming around there. Speaker point is there. Spinning it around here, we've got a micro USB point for charging it. Got connection points for a wired doorbell. QR code over here for connectivity. And to install this, it's just a matter of taking the base plate, and there's 2 notches here, just sits into position, and if you hear it, clips in. And to release it, they've got this release pin here. Place it in there and push, just releases it. And there you go. Let's make a start at setting this up. So I'm at my Android phone. If I click on the Play Store and we look for Eufy, we're after the app called Eufy Security. So let me install that. I've signed up with an account and now I'm going to log in. If I click Add Device, the one we're after is Homebase 2. It's just saying confirmed it's powered in and it's connected to Ethernet. Click next to this. Next it's saying connect your phone to the same Wi-Fi router Homebase is connected to. Click next to that. Wait 1 minute until Homebase's LED turns from red to blue. You can see lights red at the moment, so let's give it a moment.
Welcome to Eufy Security. Follow the instructions in Eufy Security app to set up the system.
So if I click next, needs access to take pictures and record video. I'll click allow. And now we need to scan in the QR code at the bottom of the Homebase. So let me do that off camera.
Homebase receives a pairing request. Press the sync button on the back to accept it.
I'll click the sync button.
Homebase was added successfully.
Added, so if I just give it a name, and there you go, added successfully. Now it's asking to add more devices. So if I click that, scroll down, and we'll select battery doorbell. Okay, so the sync button's at the back. Okay, heard the beep. So if I click next.
Ready to add device. Device was added successfully.
And there you go, as simple as that to get the Homebase and the video doorbell added in. Now everything's set up, let me run through the options you have available. So let's have a quick look at the base station first. If I click here on settings, you can rename the base station here. It shows how it's connected, and you can go for a Wi-Fi setup as well. So you can connect directly via Wi-Fi. You don't have to go via a LAN connection. Coming back from there, you've got time settings here. So you can change your time zone if you wanted. Coming back, then we've got video storage. Coming into here shows the total amount of storage that's available and how much is currently used. Also tells you how many motions have been detected, and you can also clear the storage, repair and format it. Coming back from there, then you've got alarm settings, and alarm tones is here. Notification settings. This is where you can choose a notification you'd like to receive. So Eufy will always send you notifications concerning alarms, errors and critical updates, and you can turn these on if you wanted. Coming back, paired devices, shows what's paired at the moment. Device info gives you serial number and firmware details together with IP address and MAC address details. Coming back, and then you have restart device, remove device. Now let's take a look at the video doorbell. So over here, you've got the battery indicator there, and then you've got the connectivity indicator there. And then coming across, you've got a snooze option. So if I click on that, you can set up a snooze. Next, we have the motion detected. So at the moment it shows 0. If I click on there, it will show any sort of events that have occurred. Then we have settings. This is where you can see battery level there, rename your video doorbell. Then we have stream live footage and monitor outdoor activity without impacting chime alerts. Watermark, the Eufy security logo will be displayed on each video clip. LED light, light up LED for motion or doorbell press. Motion detection coming into here. Activity zone, so if I click on that, this is where you can set up an activity zone. So is click the plus, you get this shape here, and you just fiddle it around until you've got the area you want covered. And just click confirm, and that's it, it's set. If you didn't want it, hit delete. And this has AI built in, so it can detect all motion if you wanted to, or human only. You also have sensitivity levels, it's midway at the moment. You can decrease that or increase that. Coming back, video quality, quick response. If I click on that, you can add your own customized quick responses. So if I click there and give it a name, we'll call it go away, click continue, and let's record a message. Go away, never come back ever. Play that. Go away, never come back ever. Save that. Okay, so now if I come back, next we have night vision, auto enabled at the moment. If I come down, got notifications, coming back, got sounds. Power manager, clicking on that shows you more precise details regarding the battery status. Indoor chime, clicking on this, you have a number of options here. Alexa as chime, when your doorbell is pressed, your Amazon Echo will send an audible chime and announce that someone is at your door. Now coming back from there, then we've got firmware update and about this device, and then remove device. Now if we click play, it will go into a live stream, and looking at the top, you've got full screen option. Now in terms of picture size, it's 4:3, and it actually gives you a larger picture area than a widescreen option. Flip my phone sideways, and there you go. And looking at the options you have below, you've got a record option, so you can just kick off a record if you wanted to, turn that off, and it saves to your phone album. You've got a snapshot option. If I click on that, it will take a snapshot and put it to the phone's album. Then you've got your talk option here. If I hold on to that, test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. There you go. Sound quality seemed good. Next, we've got voice response. If I click on that, it gives you the default ones there. And if you look at the bottom, there's also the go away one, the custom one I created. So if I click that one.
Excuse me, can I help you? Please leave it at the door. We will be right there.
Go away, never come back ever. There you go. So that's pretty cool. You've got default responses. So if you weren't in a position where you wanted to talk directly and you just wanted to give a default message, you can do that, which is nice functionality, it really is. Then you've got silent mode. If I click on that, now I can hear what's going on in the background. And if I click it again, so it goes into silent mode, meaning you're not hearing anything from the microphone on the device. So there you go, that's all the functionality you get with this, and really impressed. A lot in there, not seen this level of functionality on other devices I've tested so far. So very impressed. Let's test out the video doorbell. So I've stopped the app on my phone, nothing's running as you can see. And now on the video doorbell, if I press the button, sound levels are good, and you can see the response rate very quick. If I click there, takes a second or so, and there you go. I'll just move it. Lag time is about a second, and then you can respond how you want to. Either speak to them directly, send one of the default messages, or just listen in on what's going on there. Now, coming out of that, I'll shut the app off again. Let's turn off Wi-Fi, and let's try that again, but using data. So my 4G is connected, and now if I press the doorbell button, there you go. How quick was that? Very quick. Now it's warning you you're using your data plan. I'll just click continue to that. It's about a second or two to get that as well, and very good performance. There you go. Let's try that and see how the lag time is. Yeah, same on Wi-Fi as well, about a second. Coming back now, and if I click here, you can see the alerts that have come up. So you can see below, doorbell answered ring, answered ring, answered ring. If I click on one of them, looks like very quick. So that's what's been recorded with this. Next, let's test out motion detection. So it's on human detection at the moment. If I flip the camera around, see if it picks me up. There you go. So it came up with person detected, and if I come back from there, doorbell human, and clicking on there, you can just see me just coming close. It's worked out. Human was detected. So pretty clever. Now coming back, if we change over to all motions, see if I put my hand out in front of the camera for a moment. There you go, person alert, doorbell. So not too bad in terms of performance. And if I now go to the app, you can see the events here. And what's interesting about this, it can potentially pick up human activity. So you see there's a small image showing a hand. So it's worked that out. And if I come down lower, you can see there, that's where I was testing and it picked up my face on there. It will try to pick out humans and highlight them in a small thumbnail. So very impressive, not seen that before. Next, let me show the video doorbell working with both the Google Home Hub and the Alexa Show. Now coming to the Eufy app here, we need to select Smart Display first. So now if we come back from here and we test out on the Google Homes, and to add in, very simple, click on the plus, you can see Eufy security, add it in, it'll ask for your credentials for the Eufy app. And once you've entered those in, it will link in with Google Home. Now, if I come back from here, scroll down, you can see it there, doorbell. And if I go into there, nothing else can be seen here. So if I now unmute,
the microphone is back on,
and say, show doorbell.
got it. Streaming doorbell on living room display.
Okay, it's appeared, so let's see what the response time's like. So if I turn it, okay, it's appeared. Let's see the response time. Like to turn it. About 20 seconds. That's what we're getting. So performance on Google Home Hub, that's pretty poor, 20 seconds. Next, let's test things out on the Alexa Show. So if I go into the Alexa app, click over here, skills and games, we search for Eufy, that's the one we're after, Eufy security. If I click there, and if you enable it, it'll ask for your credentials for the Eufy app, enter them in, and then the skill will be enabled. If I now go to devices, scroll across all devices, couple of things. So first of all, you can see the home base, and we scroll down, we can see doorbell. So coming in here, so in here you can see announcement devices, and it lists the different announcement devices that are possible. And now coming back, there's no way of viewing the camera for here. Obviously you need the Echo Show for that, or the Fire TV stick. So now if I unmute my Echo Show, I can say, show doorbell.
Okay.
So there you go, that was much better. So a 5 to 6 second lag time on there. More usable than the Google Home Hub. Next, let's test out the doorbell press announcement on the Echo Show. So if I now enable that, and it has doorbell sound there, you can change it to a different sound. We'll leave it on default. And now if I press the button on the doorbell,
Someone is at the doorbell.
there you go, how cool is that? So you've got a combination of the home base going off with the doorbell sound and the Alexa doing the same thing on there. So very impressed. You can have this working on the Echo Dot Fire TV stick as well, and together with the Echo Show. Okay, so you've seen the unboxing and setup of this video doorbell from Eufy Security. Excellent picture quality on this, up to 2K picture resolution, 180 days battery life. Obviously that will be dependent on the amount of activity it's picking up. Free local secure storage. Works with both the Echo Show and Google Home Hub. In terms of performance on the Google Home Hub, it's rubbish. So we're getting about 20-second lag on that. So not really acceptable. But on the Alexa, it's really good. About 5 to 6 seconds at most. One of the features I'm really impressed with is the fact that you could get an announcement coming as well. If you had your Alexa devices, anything from the Echo Dot, Echo Show, or even the Amazon Fire Stick, it can announce that there's someone at the door, which I really like. I think that's a really good bit of functionality on there. It's nice, you've got the masking options, you've got the different sensitivity options, even has AI detection on there as well. So it can actually detect human movement on there and tell you a human's at the camera. That can be turned off also, and you can flip over to general motion detection. So all in all, a really good camera. And I have to say, this is probably the best video doorbell I've reviewed so far. No monthly subscription either, and everything securely stored on the home base over here. So there you go. Hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing a video doorbell. Details are in the description below. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.